Hi everyone, I'm Ken from Crypto Trading KS and BORSOG Trader. If you're new, welcome, and welcome back KS family and the BORSOG clan. I love to show you these trades because I believe if I can do it, you can do it. And if you can do it small, you can do it large. Just start small and scale. This little quote is really important. Acquire skill, money follows. BORSOG is rule 621, buy on red, sell on green. This rule and many more are discussed in the Crypto Trading KS Masterclass, which sets up the foundations from which you can BORSOG. The most important one to start with is to mark up your charts using the CTKS method. Then to look outside the crypto market and determine trends and probabilities. Look back into the crypto market and find the market's focus, understanding that opportunities reset daily. And then put on your fire gear because you're going to run into a burning house and put the fire out. And there's many different pieces of equipment that you can use to do that. A lot of people, when they enter the crypto market, they want to make thousands of percent returns. But what would happen if you had a 2% return just each day and you were just rolling it over? You can see the return on investment at the end of the year is pretty good, better than bank interest. In this trade, we're going to look at Trust Wallet, TWT. And please note, I don't endorse any specific crypto. Always do your own research and make sure that whatever you're getting into, you know about. BORSOG Trader is all about in and out trading. It's going long at spot. You can do this in any market. I believe it's the most powerful way to learn market timing. So that's why I actually invented BORSOG. Now let's have a look at TWT or Trust Wallet. It's the most trusted and secure crypto wallet, according to them. Buy, store, collect NFTs, exchange and earn crypto. Join 25 million plus people using Trust Wallet. No forms, no selfies. Trade crypto anytime with ease. Wow, sounds great. A lot of people ask me, Ken, what happens if a trade goes against you? What do you do? I want to show you that today. The first thing to note, I actually bought TWT as it was coming down. Bitcoin was coming down, kind of stabilizing, so I thought, oh, this is not a bad entry. So I bought at 74.80. But then what happened? The trade kept on going down. We didn't get that kind of bounce that I was anticipating. So it went down and up and down and up. And then look at this. Bitcoin just melted off the face of the earth. As it was melting, what do? I pop on my fireman gear and say, looks like a great place to get in. And so that's exactly what I did at 67.43. Let's just go through this so you can see what I saw. I saw Bitcoin's gravity, and this blue line is Bitcoin. And if you've just joined us, welcome to the clan. Welcome to the BORSOG clan. And what I did was I placed a trade in there. Did the trade go in the direction that I wanted? No, it didn't. Okay, so I had my three-dimensional decision-making process, which is I made an in advance probabilistic decision what I was going to do if price went in my direction, against my direction, or just went nowhere. And so what are we seeing as we're going through? Price went in the direction, but it didn't sustain. And then it came back, retested, and resumed down. And then it really kind of just wobbled around. And then what happened? Bitcoin started to dump. And when Bitcoin dumped, what did I do? Fearless. Probabilistic fearlessness is your best thing to do. When you see this, and only if you know what you're doing. If you've gone very slowly through the masterclass, you've gone slow to go fast, you've actively marked up the charts presented, and you've taken each lesson one at a time, and you have not skipped around, you have the required foundations to BORSOG. But if you just sped through the masterclass, just hoping to get to the end of it, not marking up anything, not doing any of the exercises, you'll find that you do not have the skills. Please go slow to go fast. It's really important. Now, what happened here? I actually purchased a buy order there. Now, what do I do when I have a buy order? and it fills, the first thing that I do is to place the sell order. Where was that sell order placed? You can see it was placed here near this resistance. I felt that was a probabilistic position for price to go to. And even though I actually bought down here, I just placed it up there as well. And this is really cool to look at. I'm going to show you something. We're going to zoom in here a little bit, but you can see this trade went absolutely against me in one sense, but I knew what was happening. I knew the potential for another leg down. So I was kind of waiting for it anyway. I was looking at the market from a probabilistic stance and said, okay, I already know what I will do if price goes against me, and it did go against me. I didn't sell for a loss. I didn't sell down here as Bitcoin was tanking. I'll show you what the market looked like in that particular time. It looked like this. It looked like Armageddon. Basically, Bitcoin broke down below 19,000. If you BORSOG, you will need a strong mental outlook, but you'll need more than that. You need the knowledge. Only knowledge can yield the result. And you might notice, as the market was selling down, I say, ooh, I'm in, this is exciting. As the market is selling down, I say, ooh, this is good, this is exciting. I want to have a part of this. Whereas most people would be running from the market. This is also a component of BORSOGing. Buying on red actually pushes the percentage in your favor. Psychologically, a lot of people new to the crypto market always want to buy the absolute bottom and sell the absolute top, and they think that there's something wrong with their trade if they don't do exactly that. Professionals couldn't care less about tops and bottoms. We're just neutral to that. We just want to be on the right side of the percentage. That's more important than being on the right side of the trade. And the Crypto Trading KS Masterclass is just full of rules. You can see each one of these little boxes is actually a rule. The most important rule in life is to go slow to go fast. Life is a marathon, it's not a sprint. So you can see from one price to the next price, basically the market TWT came down about 10%. It's also interesting to note that my initial sell level was just about 8.9% above. Remember, we control the trade, but the market controls the return. I felt that 8.9% was a good return. And what happened when we bought lower? This actually places us on the right side of the percentage. Don't worry about being on the right side of the trade. Worry about being on the right side of the percentage. It's a completely different way of thinking. And it's something that I invented because I want to help people, because I've been in financial markets for so many decades, to actually see the market correctly. And you can see from that buy order of 67.43 up to the sell at 81.45 is nearly 21%. As always, I share my actual trade history because I think it's very, very important to be transparent. What you can see is two buy orders. One at 74.80, that's this one here, 74.80, and the next one at 67.43. You can see that it took a little bit of time for both to fill. So 67.43, that one, and the sell was at 81.45 up here. You can actually notice that I'm using BUSD. I'm trading on Binance. If you would like to trade on Binance, there's a link in the description of this video. And I set both sells at that 81.45 mark because I thought it was reasonable, and it turned out to be quite reasonable. What determines if a particular level is a reasonable level to buy or to sell? That's in the CTKS method. So you can see what I've done is that I've added up all of this data so that you can see that I bought about $400 worth and I sold it for $458, making $59 in profit. It doesn't matter what you put in, it's all about scaling. Some people put in $1, some people put in $10, some people put in $200, $2,000, $200,000. It doesn't matter what you do. You can start small and scale, and don't worry about what other people are putting on trades. Just focus on your learning. I think it comes from being a first and second year statistics lecturer. You really need to get a feeling of what you're doing, to time the market, to understand how to run the numbers. But when you do it, you can scale up. So how did we go? Let's have a look. So if we take that 399, 3088, those buys and pop it in there, and we take the sell of 458, 56.35, and we pop it in there, the returned amount, we can see 59.25, correct, and a return on investment of about 14.84%. So just a little over, well, just a little bit under 15%. So you can see, even though I was aiming at a specific market return here, the market return actually worked out much better because I got on the right side of the percentage. Inside the masterclass, and all the masterclass students show their evidence. And there's so many trades that I also want to share with you. And you can also notice that we're in and out of things. BORSOG Trader is all about in and out trading, and it's perfect for this market condition. Absolutely, utterly perfect. You may have heard the ding in the background. I just had another idea, and I'll share it with you in upcoming videos. So you can see this is an example of, even in a crashing market with Bitcoin just crashing, just melting down, you can do really well if you know what you're doing. And you can see that the price actually hit that level very, very nicely and has started to come down. Can it keep on going up? Potentially it can. If you're interested in acquiring the knowledge of how to borsog, you can come across to cryptotechnicalanalysis.org. And if you go to the testimonials page, you can see quite a few testimonials in here. I'll just let you read those at your leisure. A lot of people have found the masterclass to be very, very insightful. And there are quite a few testimonials in here. Okay. And also, if you actually play this video, you'll realize why I created the masterclass. You can see BORSOG trading is really good for market conditions that are highly turbulent. And when we can consider that we can turn basic returns over 14% in just a couple of days, that's pretty cool. And especially if the trade has turned against us. I think this is really good illustration of how you can look at your own trading. But of course, you do require knowledge, and you need to go slow to go fast to get that knowledge. We can see already that Bitcoin is coming down and it's dragging TWT with it. But if we look at our annualized return, we've actually locked that in, so we're doing pretty good. As a BORSOG trader, you know opportunities reset daily. If I can do it, you can do it. Just start small and scale. Don't leverage. Use coffee money first to learn the momentum of the market, to get into timing and synchronicity with the market. It's really good if you say to yourself, I am worthy of success, happiness, and financial prosperity. I win or learn. I analyze each trade. I look for the lesson. I'm 100% responsible and never blame. Knowledge and experience create fearlessness. If you like learning about trades like this and how to make money in any market condition, please subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as a member of our global BORSOG clan. And there's many videos on the BORSOG Trader channel. So I hope that helps, and I look forward to seeing you in the next trade.